Hi guys, I'm Alicia and welcome back to the Bar and Body Studio. For today's workout, I've just decided we're going to go for a pure bar workout. So you're just going to need your mat and just something to hold on to, just a pure classic bar workout today. So yeah, let's get warmed up. Just starting with those feet hip distance apart, inhale, exhale, rolling those shoulders back and down. 4, 3, 2 more. Good, last one. Taking the feet a little bit wider, just incline that chest you bent into those thighs. We go change, change. Drawing that belly button up to the spine, long and tall through the crown of the head. We go change, 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 change. Good, for 4, for 3, for 2. This time we're gonna reach it down, go reach, reach. Reach it down, reach it down. Good, keep pushing for 4. So working that full body today. 2 more. Last one. You gently roll up through the spine, turn your toes to 10 and 2. Palms to prayer. Come into that wide second position. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, we'll go wrap, center, wrap. So we're just twisting through the waistline, wrapping the elbow, pulling the shoulder back and down. 4 more on this side. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, other side. Let's go. We twist. Center, twist, center. Good. Exhale as you wrap. 4 more on this side. 4, for 3, for 2. Good. Last one. Full range into that wide second. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep pulling that belly button to the spine so that corset is on nice and deeply. You have 4. You have 3. Knees are tracking over those ankles and those toes. 2 more. Last one. You're going to stay low. We're reaching those arms. Bring them slightly in front of the eye line. We lift right. We lift left. We lift right. We lift left. So alternating through those ankles, just warming up that full body here. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Hands to the thighs. Gently roll it up. Good. We are going to start with our leg lifts today. So just resting your hand onto your work surface, your chair, wherever you are. Feet are hip distance apart, hand is to the waistline. So knees are just nice and soft here. We're in that vertical position. Shoulders stacked on top of the hips, zipping out through the abdominals, lengthening out through that tailbone. We're going to extend that leg. Exhale, we're going to lift and hold it. So don't worry too much about height, you just want a long straight leg. External rotation, internal rotation, open, close, open, close. Just holding that leg up in the air. External rotation, internal rotation. Whew, we're starting strong. Here we go, open, close, open, close. Go external and then just come back to that parallel, but we're working that inner thigh. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4 more. Whew, 3 more. Thigh is fired up straight away. We're going to come into that external. So inner thigh is shine to the ceiling. You're going to flex your foot. We take a bend, then push. Bend, then push. Now just be conscious here, you want to zip out through the abs, so make sure we're not throwing the chest back, we're staying in that vertical position, shoulders are stacked on top of those hips, bend, push, bend, push, bend, push. Let's go. So you're going to feel that inner thigh working a little bit here as well. We take a bend, push, bend, push. 4 more, bend, push, bend, push. 2 more. Last one. Keep zipped up. Point that toe. You tap it down. Lift. We tap it down. Lift. Inhale. Oh yes, we feel that there. We tap it. We lift it. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. We tap it down, lift it up, tap it down, lift. We go tap, we go lift. Good, stay with me here. Exhale on that lift, find length through that leg. Inhale, exhale. So again, don't worry about height. It's not about how high you can get that leg. Don't throw the movement away either. You want to control it. 4 to the hold. My leg isn't going as high anymore. 2 more. Good, last one. So if yours isn't, it's perfectly normal. We go flex your foot. You take little pull, bend press. Bend press. We're going smaller bend presses now. We're going push. We're going push. Come back to that parallel position. So thigh is shining straight to the ceiling. Let's go push, push, push. 8 more, let's go. 8, can we stand taller? 6, can we lift it higher? For 4, for 3, for 2. Woo! Give those hips a little wiggle. Good, we're gonna come to our standing pretzel. So you want to be a full arm distance away from your bar. You want to turn your toes to your imaginary corner. Soften the knees. We're going to extend those that toe, that leg should I say. Now make sure that you want to just be stacking the hips on top of each other. So turn the hips open, but your knee just wants to be tracking in line with the toe. So make sure we're not letting this hip come too far forward. And then you can just rest the forearm. Now we're going to lift your leg and toe is to glute. You take one little lift, one poke back, one lift, one poke, one lift, one poke, one little lift, one poke. Good, keep breathing, keep zipped up through those abdominals. So important. Now try not to sink through the shoulder here. You want to stay lifted, push that shoulder away from that ear. The more you stay lifted through the waistline, I'm going off course here because I'm talking. As you lift up through that waistline, you're going to feel it more through that. You're going to work deeper through that outer glute. We take one lift, one poke, one lift. You've got 4 more. One lift, one poke, one lift, one poke. 2 more. Last one lift, one poke. You're going to inner thighs meet. Press it up, inhale, exhale. So the inner thighs meet, then you push it up, inhale, exhale, let's go. So outside of that leg wants to shine to the ceiling as you lift, inhale, exhale, we lower, we lift, let's go, inhale, exhale, whoo. Good, breath to movement, we've got it team. You just have 4 more, inhale, exhale, 2 to the hold. Good, you're gonna hold that thigh up, point that toe, little circles back. Woo! Good, now stay long, stay lifted, stay strong in that body. Little lift, little lift, little lift, little lift. I'm right here with you, team. Just take tiny circles back. Make sure that circle is coming right from that glute. Feel free to take your hand onto that butt just so you can feel it activating. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. Perfect work. Hold it up. You're going to extend that leg. Send that arm to the ceiling. Let's go. Lift, hold. Woo. Lift, hold. Exhale. We're going to lift and hold. We're going to lift and hold. We've got it. Lift, hold. Stay lifted through that upper body. Keep those shoulders lifted. Keep that belly button pulled up. You've got 4 more. You've got 3 more. Standing leg is shaking 2. All good. Last one. You're going to hold that leg in the air. Now I want 8 pulses. 8, 7. We've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Good. If standing leg was shaking, all good. Mine too. We're going to come straight down to our mat here. Quick abs before we come back to thighs and glutes. So we're going to come to our round back. One of my favorite abs. So you just start with those fingertips underneath the thighs. Scoop out the abs. Find that tuck of that tailbone. And just gently rolling down. Knees are to tabletop. Pushing the shoulders away. Lengthen through the crown of that head. Exhale, we lift, hold. We lift, hold. I want you to be looking where the ceiling meets the wall. So just really important to keep that gap in between the chin and the chest. Exhale, lift. As you are lifting, focus on pulling that belly button deeper down in towards the mat. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. 4 more. Let's go. Lift, hold. Really use the abs here. Try not to use the head here. 2 more. Last one. We lift and hold. Taking one hand to the outside of the opposite thigh. Reaching that arm long. Now push the shoulders away from your ears. We're going to pulse it up. Let's lift. Now you're aiming here to have that shoulder blade off the mat. You want to lift past your thigh. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Drawing that belly button deeper to the spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You gently come back to center. Lift 1 inch higher. Draw belly button in. Let's go. Lift, hold. Woo. Lift and hold. Lift. Exhale. Lift, hold. 4 more. for 4. Make sure those shins, they are parallel to the ceiling. 2 more. Last one, lift, hold. Taking that other hand to the outside of that thigh. Then lifting that arm long, getting that shoulder blade off the mat. Lift, 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 lift. Let's go. We pulse it up. We lift it up. Woo! Lift, lift. You have 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one. You come back to center. You lift 1 inch high, then take fingertips behind the head. Single toe taps here. We go tap, stay lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one. Hug those knees in, good work. Drop the knees over to one side, drawing belly button in, opposite shoulder to the mat. Inhale, gently come back to center. Other side. Good work, team. You are feeling good. You are halfway through your class, your workout here. Gently roll up to sitting, come up to standing. We're gonna get straight onto the other side. So I'm just gonna move my bar. Fingertips are resting, so we're gonna go straight on the other side now. Hope you are feeling good. At least you know what's coming on this side. Other hand to the waistline. Soften through the knees, lengthen through that tailbone. Tuck, point your toe, sorry. Are you gonna exhale, lift it up. Shoulders stacked. We externally rotate, open, parallel, open, parallel, open. So we're gonna go into that external rotation, internal rotation, open, close, open. Like a little lock and key, we like to say. So you've got the key, you are the key, and you're opening the lock, closing the lock. Good. Exhale, open, close, open, close. Again, don't worry about height here. It's more about finding legs. You want a long, straight leg. Stay long, stay lifted. You've got 4. Woo, 3, 2 more. You externally rotate, open, you hold it, flex your foot. We take a bend, then a push, bend. So these are a little bit bigger here. We bend, we push, we bend. So that inner thigh is shining to the ceiling. We take a bend, then push, bend. Again, keep zipped up. That corset is on nice and tight. It hasn't come on, off, should I say. We take a bend, push, bend, push. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. We're going to extend that leg. Point your toe. We're going to come back to parallel. We tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Lift it, lower. Lift it, lower. Exhale. Imagine I've got hold of your leg, your foot, and I'm pulling it away from you. As you lift it off the ground, you are finding length here. Again, use those abs. Zip it out. Exhale, lift, lower. 6, 5 to the hold. We've got it. 4. Keep smiling. 3, 2 more. Good. Last one. You lift, hold, you flex your foot. Smaller and quicker. Push, push. Little micro bend now. Exhale, bend, push, bend, push. Here we go. Bend, press. Bend, press it away. Press it away. Good. Stay long. Stay lifted. Can you work a little bit harder? Lifting that leg a little bit higher. 8 more. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Stay with me, team, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Oh, give those hips a little wiggle. So you're going to step away from that bar, full arms distance away, and then turn your toes to your imaginary corner of your imaginary box. We soften through the knees, we tuck the tailbone, and we extend that leg, allowing our forearm to come onto that bar. We're going to lift that leg and then send that toe to the glute. We take 1 lift, 1 poke, 1 lift, 1 poke. So just be conscious here that we're not fully laying into that sideways position. So we don't want to be flat here. The upper body wants to be lifted. We're going to lift, we're going to press. We're going to lift, we're going to press. I'm just going to move this slightly back. Here we go, 1 lift, 1 press, 1 lift. So again, you don't want to be getting that leg right up here. and turning those hips in. So your knees are just, standing leg is nice and soft. Open the hips slightly, but your knees still tracking in line with the ankles and the toes. Really important for that alignment here. Those hips here are stacked, so outside of the thigh, outside of that glute is shining to the ceiling. One lift, one poke. One lift, one poke. You lift. So I always say your belly button, your knee is looking at those fingertips. One lift, one poke. One lift, one poke. Inhale, exhale, 4 more. One lift, one poke. Lift, one poke. 2 more. Last one. One lift, one poke. You inner thighs meet, then you drive it up. Inhale, exhale, we go drop, we go lift. Inhale, exhale. You can use breath to movement here, pushing that outer thigh, that outer glute to the ceiling as you lift. Inhale, exhale. Good, working this full body. Just a pure bar workout here. Inhale, exhale. Last one, you're gonna hold it in the air, belly button to the spine, little circles back, back. Good, now keeping that corset on nice and tight, working that glute here. Keep that toe pointed and close to your glute. Little circle, little circle. You've got 8 more, 8, 7, just starting to wait for that underneath leg to start to shake on me. Good, last one, you hold it here, you extend that leg, lift that arm, lift, hold. You're almost there, team, lift. Here we go, lift and hold. Woo. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Are we still smiling? Lift, hold. We're almost there. Exhale, here we go, for 4. Woo. For 3. 2 more. As you look down, make sure you can see those toes in line with that hip. You've got to pulse it up. 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing. 5. Here we go. Shaky leg. 3, 2. Woo. Good. Give those hips a little wiggle. We're going to come down onto our mat, a forearm plank. We're going to come into some side planks to finish before we stretch. So bring those elbows underneath your shoulders. Tucking your toes, feet are hip distance apart, long and tall through the crown of the head. Fingertips say hello to your elbow. I'm going to turn to look at you to start with, sending that arm to the ceiling. Exhale, lift and hold. Option, you can drop that underneath knee to the floor, just to give you that little bit of extra support here. Exhale, we go left. We go left. 4 more, 4. Keep that belly button to the spine, pushing those hips to the ceiling. 2 more. Last one, you lift and you hold it. You just hold 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to take those fingertips to the other elbow. Yes, I'm coming back to you here. We lift, hold, but we're doing exactly the same on the other side. Exhale, lift, hold. Good, lift and hold. Lift and hold. Keep drawing belly button to the spine. You've got 3. You've got 2. Last one, you are just going to hold it here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, gently come back to your forearm plank. Squeeze through the glutes and glue the heels and the inner thighs together. Push shoulders away, long and tall through the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6. Just hold it here for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower your knees, coming into that child's pose position, and just hold it here. We are going to stretch. Just taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling up those lungs. Exhale, pushing those shoulders away from your ears. Just make sure that your head is aligned with your spine here, and you're just looking straight down to your mat. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just taking your hands over to one side of your mat, just stretching out through the side of that body. Inhale, we come to the other side. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back to center. Just want those hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck those toes, bring in one thigh underneath your chest, coming into your pigeon. So just walk that other long leg behind you. Just try to keep your hips nice and square. Try not to sink down to the mat here. Drawing belly button up into the spine, long and tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, if it's available, you can come down to the forearms. Just stay lengthened through the crown of the head. Good, tuck those back toes. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Just changing those legs. So I'm just gonna stay long and lifted. Draw belly button to the spine as you exhale if it's available. You can come forward. Keep pushing shoulders away from those ears. We are just going to stretch out those thighs. Tucking your back toe toes, should I say, hands underneath your shoulders. Just come all the way down onto your mat. Bring one forearm underneath your forehead, grabbing that foot. Push your hips and your pubic bone down into your mat, and then just squeeze the heel towards the glute, stretching out through the front of that thigh. Inhale, change the legs. Good, so pushing those hips, the pubic bone down towards the mat. Good, inhale. Hands come underneath your shoulders, exhale. Just come up into an all fours position. Just come into that cat and cow stretch. Round off the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, push through the mat, and just come and reverse that movement, but keep lengthening long and tall through the crown of the head. Push shoulders away from the ears. Keep connected to that core. Just come to your neutral, tuck in those toes, push up to your down dog, and just walking through the feet one by one. Just stretching out through the back of those legs, walking your feet underneath your hips, soften the knees, give your head a little shake, no? If it's available, just straighten through those legs here. Good, taking a deep breath in, exhale, gently roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. Good, just soften through the knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your palms to prayer, and thank your bodies for working with me today. I hope you enjoyed that pure bar workout. Just let me know in the comments if you did or not. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a workout, and I will see you next time.